I'm Richalvarez, and you're watching Wiki Richie.
My last two episodes were about comic book movies. I know, can't you do anything else, Richalvarez? This is getting completely ridiculous. Can you do anything else but heckle me? Oh, snap. So before I move on, I thought it would be appropriate to present my top 5 comic book films. But before I begin, I want to give props to X-Men First Class, Men in Black 1, and The Amazing Spider-Man. While these are a few of my favorites and would have definitely made my top 10 list, they just didn't quite make my top 5. And so, without further ado, my top 5 comic book films. Number 5. Batman Begins was the first time a film had perfectly shown the roots of Batman and his transition from frightened child to the Dark Knight of Gotham. In many ways, I like this film better than the sequel, but probably not overall. Number 4. Now technically Akira is based off of a manga, but those are pretty much Japanese comic books. Either way, Akira was the first comic book film to be written and directed by the author of the comic itself, and the result is probably my favorite animated film of all time, right up there with Totoro. Number 3. I can't say anything bad about Marvel's The Avengers. Joss Whedon was the perfect man to take this cherished comic book team and turn it into a fantastic film. And until someone finally makes a Justice League movie, and does it right, this will forever be the definitive superhero team film. Number 2. Pretty much right up until 2008, Richard Donner's 1978 Superman film was my favorite superhero movie. When I was a kid, this film was da bomb. And yes, we said da bomb when I was a kid. Yeah, f you too. Anyway, Superman has remained the best film based on the character. Maybe next year's The Man of Steel will change that, but I'm thinking probably not. Number 1. Well, duh. What comic book movie list wouldn't have The Dark Knight at the top? I don't know. Probably not a good one. Do I even have to explain this one? Do I? Well, The Dark Knight was really good. Heath Ledger was awesome, so was Driving Miss Daisy, The Italian Job, and American Psycho, with appearances by Thank You for Smoking and Richard from Lost. You get the point. Lots of awesome people were in this movie, making them more awesome. I could go into details on why this is my favorite, but for that you should probably just watch my episode on The Dark Knight Rises. See what I did there?
Well, that's all I have to say about that. I'm Richalvarez, this is Wiki Richie. Good day.
Click the moving thumbnail to watch our Wiki Richie on Final Fantasy XIII, and don't forget to like it, because we could certainly use the likes. Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so much more!